Welcome into the Business on Purpose podcast. Scott Beebe, your host, the head coach, the founder, and right now I'm going to take you into a real live group coaching call where one of our heroic small business owners, Chip Brown, he runs a landscaping company out in Nashville, Tennessee. Something flipped in him this week. A trigger got pulled. It was amazing. And I wanted you to hear in on what he did this week and, quite frankly, what the motivation was for him to pull trigger. He started building this week, video processes, training, and it just flipped. He's been a part of the group for a couple of months, but I wanted you to hear what it's like when a heroic small business owner finally gets fed up and says, I'm all in. Here you go. Chip Brown. I know you had kind of a kick in the tail, but like I wasn't screaming and yelling at you this week. I scream and yell at you some just about every week, but I wasn't screaming and yelling. I want to know what flipped, because something has flipped. And I think there are other people who'd really benefit from understanding like what flipped.
The stuff that you learn here that we're going through, I always have Loom up. I always have my Trello board up and my MyDrive. And every time I go to my Trello board, because I click on all of these just throughout the day. Sometimes when I get some time, I'll like watch one of the videos or something here in the Trello board or whatever, make little adjustments. But I clicked on Trello board. I'm like, all I'm through is like, I haven't even done my powerful team meeting yet. Like, my operations manager and stuff's been out, and I wanted to do it with him here, but like I gotta get that. All I lack is just meeting. I've got it all laid out what I want to do, but I haven't done that. But I've just been looking through this. I'm like, I'm never gonna get done with this if I don't start like getting after this stuff. So like Scott, I sent you and JB like revised visions for 1 year and then 5-year goals and stuff like that. And I sent Aaron Walker to kind of get his feedback and everybody's feedback. And I got Aaron's feedback, and I'm not satisfied with where I'm at and where I want to be. Like I like in my mastermind group, I listed out that in 5 years I want to be at a certain point for the most part, and that's hopefully a lot of history on the business, and that won't happen if I don't start jumping in and getting this stuff taken care of and done. If I don't start setting up the processes and I don't start rolling my sleeves up to get it done. Mitch is a prime example of somebody who's done that and it works. And Brett Barnhart, there's just a bunch of different guys who's done this and it works. And so it's just a matter of, hey, I need to get doing this, and so that means that I've got to roll my sleeves up and actually do it and get it done. And so I've just put my head down to the grinding stone and got it done. So I mean, it's just been little stuff like getting rid of my like accountant who's not a profit first person. He just spoke completely out against it, and he like went over double my rate. He sent me like a contract to re-up this year, and it was like I went from $400 a month to like $850 a month. And we've been going back and forth on this whole profit first thing. He didn't want me to do it, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, that's his way of saying he doesn't want my business. And that's fine. But besides that, just creating Loom videos. The Loom videos are easy to do. It's very simple. I put a lot of pressure on trying to make it just right, but it doesn't need to be just right. It's you just need to make the video. Make the video. If you don't like it, re-listen to it. You don't like it, delete it and do it again. I mean, we're not talking about 30-minute to an hour long videos. We're talking about 2, 3, 5, 10-minute videos. They don't take very long to do. And it's that one step that puts you that much closer. Like my 3 videos are receiving the emails from me, which eventually will hopefully be like an email queue that emails come into, but receiving those emails, reviewing the emails, seeing which blueprints you need for the projects that will be for what stage of the project we'll be doing, and then getting those sent off and printed. I mean, that was a 3-minute video. The 13-minute video was deciding which blueprints we needed out of the PDF file. It's just little stuff like that and hopefully a couple of years when whenever I have a second project manager, a third project manager, when I'm bringing them on board, sure, though, they should have some kind of a back experience in the industry, but I can set them in front of a computer with these loan videos on how to do these things, and it doesn't require me to be there at all, which means freedom. And that's the biggest thing that I want out of this all. I don't really, I mean, sure, everybody's, if we're honest, we're in business to make a good living and money, but more than anything, I'm envious of people that have the freedom because they've built the systems and processes to be able to do what they want to do. So,
well, I hope you heard what I heard. We have a great system. There's no doubt about it. 4 Steps to Business Freedom is an incredible system. If you go to 4stepstobusinessfreedom.com. But more than that, Chip just decided to do something. He decided to act, to implement. That's why we constantly go back. Our vision without implementation is hallucination. At some point, you got to act. So that might be you. Where are you at right now? Do you need to drink the Chip Kool-Aid? Go get it done. There are a lot of people waiting on you to do it. And it's your responsibility as a business owner and the privilege as well. Hey, thanks for joining us. Check us out, mybusinessonpurpose.com/vision. We'll see you next time right here on the Business on Purpose podcast.